Good afternoon, YouTubers. It is still hot here. I'm kind of in a, I'm not sure if I'm using the right word, quandary. When I first started YouTube a couple months ago, gosh, every day, every week, I'd wake up and there'd be new subscribers. And it was kind of fun watching my channel grow. Then I did my videos on candles and jewelry and poof, stopped. And I haven't had any since. And the weird thing is, I did get a new subscriber yesterday, and yet YouTube subtracted one. So, can't figure this stuff out. Can't figure it out for the life of me. But the little quandary that I'm in is, I don't even know what my channel is about. You know, like, am I just a welcome to my life YouTuber? Talking about my life in general? Am I a channel of about a woman of faith? Minimal decorating, because I live in a tiny house, and I guess I'm not really big into the world of decorating and that kind of stuff. I don't consider myself good at it, and so that one's out. The faith part is my number one priority in my life, so that one's good. My cancer is my life. I just don't like, I feel like if I talk about that a lot, that it's depressing, and that I don't want to do that. I think living today in this world is hard enough, then going on to get something maybe to inspire you or make you smile or cheer you up, you know, and then you've got these channels that are talking about sad, depressing things all the time, then you leave here sad. So that's my little quandary. Like, what am I? Like, I'm trying to figure out what type of a channel I am, so that maybe I can direct my channel to gain subscribers, if that makes sense. It seems like that's what I'm learning that you have to do in order to grow your channel, is you have to reach the audience that you're trying to reach. I don't know what I'm trying to reach. So anyway, today will be another hodgepodge of everything. This particular week, it is now Thursday. This particular week was kind of a slow week for me. I would say it hasn't been the best of week, the easiest of weeks. I've been really feeling the fatigue. I haven't felt that great. So it's been kind of a non-productive week. Where last week, you know, I did a lot. I made a lot of candles and did a lot of things. So I felt so good last week. And this week, it's like a flip-flop. Our little town is less than 30,000 population. And once a year, we have this festival that expands our town by, gosh, I think it's 4 to 5 times more. And anyway, that starts tonight in about an hour and a half. It's called Riverfest. It's in Watertown, Wisconsin. And it goes from a Thursday to a Sunday. And it's all free. You can take the bus there. You can take the bus back home. So if you do have a few drinks, you don't have to worry about driving. It's all free. The entertainment's free. The bus is free. You know, you do have to pay, like, if you want to eat, that kind of stuff. There is a rides. Saturday and Sunday, they have a craft show. They have a car show on Saturday and Sunday. They have a wood carving guy that is there all 4 days. They have, well, they call it a food court. I feel like we surely could use some help in that area. There's a couple new vendors this year. There was actually supposed to be maybe 4. One posted last night that he has to back out, which is really disappointing, because I mean, the day before you're backing out, it could be something really bad. So I shouldn't be that way, but it was disappointing, because I've been going to Riverfest for, oh gosh, 30 years, and our food court really needs some life into it. But otherwise, this festival is pretty amazing. We have really good entertainment. They have a theme for the bands each night, like country, rock. I think Sunday is the 50s. The Drifters are playing on Sunday. Tonight, there's a guy from NSYNC, and that David guy from, David Cook, that was on the American Idol. So like I said, and then one night will be the rock bands and whatever. They have fireworks. This year they are adding something new to our fireworks. They're having a pyro something show with it. So I'm looking forward to that. That is on Friday nights. If it rains, we have it on Saturday, and I did hear we're supposed to rain tomorrow. So hopefully Saturday then will be good. Like I said, they have rides, and then they also have the craft fair. So I'm excited for that. We are going in a little bit, and I'm going to hopefully try to remember to film this for our little town of less than 30,000. It's a pretty amazing festival. Like I said, it draws a lot of people. Our town just swells. The one thing that is kind of sad for me every year when Riverfest starts, it's a constant reminder, or it's a never-ending reminder for the last probably 10 years. 10 years maybe a little less than 10, at least 7 or 8. My cousin Rose would always come down and stay with us for a few days, and we would go to Riverfest, and then we would come back to our house, and we would cook out corn and burgers or whatever, and just sit around and talk. And I think she stayed at least 2 days. She could have stayed 3, but so Riverfest for me is always a little bit sad now, because I looked forward to that. It was always fun. A lot of eating, a lot of laughing, and her just sitting in that nursing home and basically rotting is really, really sad to me. So that's what's going on in our little town, and I will get there this weekend. My daughter is coming for a night or 2 on Saturday, and we're going out for a nice dinner on Saturday night. So hopefully these things will perk me up a little bit. I have talked about October. I have met my new oncologist, and I'm scheduled for scans in October. It is now, we are heading into mid-August, and I am noticing that I'm feeling like canceling these scans. I've never done that. I've never canceled scans in my 12 years, almost 12 years of living with cancer. I have never canceled my scans. I am actually thinking of doing that. I'm very torn because I don't want to switch treatments. I don't really want to know if it's growing and where it's growing and, what the next step is. I have believed that it's been growing for a few years because my tumor markers have been going up, and I do have an idea now of where it's growing. I just don't want to deal with it. So I don't know if I'm going to cancel or not. At 65, living with this crap for 12 years, I really am at a point where, I think I've shared this before, I don't know if I want to keep the fight up. At 53, I felt young enough that I had to, I wanted time. And now I don't know how much time I really want. I don't like the condition of this world, but I also don't like being on treatments, and I don't like quality of life when you're on these different treatments. And, this treatment, for the most part, I'd have to say has been okay, but it's really impacted my mobility. And so what's next? What's next? I switched to a treatment, and then what other thing is impacted? And then, you start thinking of the little things. Okay, losing hair. All right, that's trivial in all this. But it's just one more thing that I just don't know if I want to deal. So I've got some thinking to do about that. I don't have to have the scans. He'll just continue on with the treatment that I'm on. And I guess wait for that day that, I'm in pain, that I can't take it. And then, you're forced into doing scans, and then, you're forced into changing treatments or going into hospice. I don't know why I feel like this age is so, I don't know what word I'm looking for. End of life, old, I don't know. Because 65 isn't. Maybe it's just that I'm so tired because I've been sick for so long. I don't know. I don't know what it is. And I know part of it for me is the condition of this country. I get too sensitive over it. I hate what I'm seeing. I hate what's becoming of America. And it just makes me not want to be here. But, then I got to, smack myself and remember, I've got such a wonderful family, 5 adult kids, 9 grandchildren, and they're all doing well. And so, and I have great kids. I mean, my kids just excel at like looking after me and being kind to me and just being there. So I've been so blessed in that area. And I've been blessed that like I said, I have mobility issues, but I get out and about. Nothing stops me. I carry my scooter in my back of my minivan and off we go. So it's not like I'm suffering. I don't feel like I'm suffering at all. I just think, and then I wonder too, I think I've shared this before, but do other people feel this way when they get older and they, you start losing people that you really care about, and trying to find your purpose, like what's next. And for me, it's even harder, like trying to find my purpose, because like, okay, I'm done with the work world. I'm done raising children. I already have, hobbies that I can use to help me earn an income, my candles and my jewelry, which I love both of them. So it's like trying to find your place, like YouTube. I'm really enjoying YouTube, but I really want my channel to grow. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that. I do like corresponding with people. So I love it when you guys leave messages and I can respond back. I look for that all the time. Those things give me energy. So that could be a big part of it too, is trying to find your place at an older age of life. But also when you're limited, like with me, I can't really walk. I can walk around my little place. I can walk around my yard, but I mean, I can't go outside and take a walk. I can't go into a store and take a walk. So I'm limited in that capacity. So I do think that's a big part of it, is trying to find my new place. Like, what am I going to do? What's next for me? Like all you people that are raising children and still in the workforce, you don't understand it, but it's coming, so it's just a weird place of life. But anyway, if anyone can think of what you think my channel is about, leave me some tips, leave me some feedback. Like, am I like just a daily, everyday life blogger who shares her life? I do know I don't want to go into like, like a cancer type blog or a health blog. I don't want to do that because that's not my focus. Even though it's what I live with, it's not my focus. So I do know I don't want to do that. I do like talking with people and sharing like ideas and maybe tips on how to live with, rough marriages, marriages that have been trying, tips on how to have a happy daily life when you're in a relationship that hasn't been the best for you. That trust factor I struggle with. Oh my God. Like I said, Baldy could say, oh, the sun is out. I will go look. Nothing that man says. There's just no like confidence in him as far as believing in him. And I hate that. I hate living like that. And there are a lot of days that I sit here and say, why am I doing this to myself? I would be better off alone, where I don't have to have that trust factor. And, always wonder, is he lying? Is he telling the truth? Do I have to check certain things, which I do. But that part I don't think can ever be healed when you've been wronged by someone so many times. But that might be like I don't know what you would call that, but like, helping people that have decided to stay in their relationships for whatever reasons, how they cope with it. How do you heal? How do you move forward? Maybe do you move past? Maybe I've truly not forgiven. I don't know. I know my anger is less. I don't know. So anyway, this is going to be my video for this week. If anyone can give me some tips on what you think my channel is about, or what you think I could go into to talk about, to help my channel grow, to reach more people, please leave it in the comments. If you're a big YouTuber, please share my channel and help me gain some followers. And what else? I hope I remember today to bring at least bring my phone, because I would like to videotape Riverfest, because I don't know why, but I just love, like, the whole 30 plus years that I've been going to Riverfest. It's probably 30 years at least. 30. I always go down there like a day or two before just to see them set up. It takes, I'd say, about a week to set up in our park. And this year I didn't get down there till the night before, 2 nights before, a night before. So I was a little bit disappointed in myself, because I got down there last night and we took a ride through it. I was like, oh my gosh, everything is already up. But and then when my grandchildren were younger, I used to take the grandkids down there, and we would bring like chicken or pizza, and we would sit and watch them set up Riverfest and play in the porta potties, that kind of stuff. So I've been doing this for years. And so last night we went down there, did our annual check on Riverfest setup. And like I said, it was all set up, but it's just so exciting seeing this grow. And I'm not the biggest fan of the town that I live in, but yet I really like this festival. And I have to remind myself there are so many positives of living in the town that I live in that sometimes I need to be smacked, because, like, the biggest reason we landed here, we moved from our home, both the town that we grew up and met in, and that's about an hour and a half away. The biggest reason that we moved here was safety, raising my 5 children. I didn't like the town that I was in. I didn't feel it was that safe. Baldy had gotten another job, so we ended up landing here, right smack between 2 big cities in a rural kind of an area, small town. But anyway, that was my biggest thing, was that we were in a safe town. To this day, we've been here now, gosh, how many years have we been here? 33 years. I would still consider this town very safe. It's definitely changed, and not all for the good, but I still consider this a very safe place to live and raise your children. It's amazingly expensive, because we don't have anything to offer people other than that. You know, like, we have no good food places. We have no good shopping. We have a Walmart. What else do we have? We have a Kohl's out by our interstate, which isn't even convenient. So we have a Walmart. My gosh, that's it, huh? Walmart and Kohl's. Worse than I thought. Our grocery store. I wrote them a letter last week that they need to take pride in their store. I drive out of our town because our store is so gross. That's another topic. But anyway, I just love this time in our town. I love seeing it grow. I love seeing all the people come, and I love this festival, and I love that it has stayed free all these years, and the entertainment, the excitement. I just love it. So I need to make sure that I video this and just show this, and something that I'm doing. And I also need to remember to videotape my little outing on Saturday, because we're going to a little Italian place that I absolutely love. And it's just in a small town about 20 minutes from here. And it's a little all made from scratch Italian food, which I absolutely love. So I would like to share more of my life outside of, my tiny home and, my illness and that kind of stuff. So that's what I want to try to do, is to film outside more. And I also need to find ways to, if anyone has tips on filming, editing, that kind of stuff, to make my videos more, I'd like to make them. Like, I've seen some where you actually feel like you're watching a movie. I want to get to that point where you feel like you're watching a little movie for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and it's relaxing. It'll make you smile. Sometimes maybe, it'll make you cry. But I'm, like I said, I'm not one that watches TV. So for me, I begin my day and I end my day watching YouTubes and searching YouTubes. And I would like my videos to be like that, where someone looks forward to what I've posted and maybe ends their day with, listening to what I have to say. So on that note, I am going to go finish getting ready to go to Riverfest. And I hope everyone has a good rest of the day. And I will talk to you soon.